Right everyone, so now I'm sitting down on my actual table. I always, when I'm hand sewing for quite a period of time, maybe for an hour, 2 or 3 hours, I'll either sit cross-legged on my table, which is called, I think it's called the tailor sitting stance, or I actually sit on my table and I'll just cross my legs. So I find it, you know, I think I've done a little video about this earlier, so you can actually search for that. Just, it's more comfortable, my back is more upright, so I'm not stressing any of my neck or my back. So here we have, I've got the chest piece actually on across my leg now, across my knee. So I've already done a lot of the pad stitching now, so I'm on the other side now, so I'm just going to go up. So I'll just quickly show you now. Just get this 1 second. So I'm just going to go up one side now. So basically they're like diagonal stitches. Now every company or every tailoring company, even Savaro, they have different ways of pad, well, it's the same pad stitching technique, but some will be longer than the others. It depends. My stitches are roughly around 3/4 of an inch. And I actually go up and then I'll go across and you get like a diagonal line. Now as you go up, I'll go exactly where the previous stitch was going down. You go halfway, and that's what you do. So just go halfway to the next stitch, and you don't pull it because you don't want ridges forming on the side of the canvas, because it's got to be, because that's going to be against the jacket. So that's got to be smooth, so you don't want any ridges coming through, so you cannot pull your stitches tight. Now I said I do like 3/4 of an inch, which is kind of, I don't know whether it's average or not, but the longer, some Savaro will actually put a lot longer, because the longer the stitch is and the wider it is as you go down, up and down, the softer the actual chest canvas becomes. Now if you do smaller stitches, it becomes a bit more harder, a bit more rigid. Some tailors don't like that rigid, they want a soft structure inside the jacket. So it's personal preference really, it's down to each tailoring company or tailor, bespoke tailor. But mine's around 3/4 of an inch, roughly, and it gives a nice little finish anyway. It's not too hard, it's not too soft, it's just on average okay. So I'm just going to just carry on just stitching, just pad stitching this. I'm just using a basting thread, a very weak white thread. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm just going to carry on with that. I've already done that side, so that's all in there.